Hi, welcome to my YouTube video channel. This is my first video and I'm really excited about it. And I've been getting prompted to start a YouTube channel and to record videos. So today I was really just prompted to record this video from this awesome, amazing book, A Course in Miracles. And I'm just really struck by, well, my life has changed by practicing the principles and doing the workbook lessons, which is the middle section of the book. So there's 3 sections of the book, and there's the text, and then there's a workbook, and then a manual for teachers. And so I've been prompted after doing the workbook lessons, 365 lessons, which cover each calendar day, having completed them this past December 31st, which was just an amazing accomplishment after making a commitment to do so. It's really changed my life. So I'm continuing to read from the book every day, and today I was led through a 40-day program that I'm doing with the most amazing teacher of God, Lisa Natoli, teachersofgod.org. If you want to check that out, she has some wonderful online programs. And I actually did the 365 days with her. But today, as part of the 40-day program, which started on January 1st, she was asking us to read lesson 68, workbook lesson 68, which I love, and I just really felt prompted to share it all with you, share it with all of you. So here goes. I'm going to just read it and do a little commentary. So it's lesson 68 in the workbook. It's Love Holds No Grievances. I love this lesson because it's so enlightening and has been so enlightening for me. It really shows me in my mind and consciousness where I am holding grievances. You might not think, or I might not think I am, but when I really sit still with this lesson, some things do come to the surface, and the Course tells us things come to the surface, things come up to be healed and released. And once they're released, you feel lighter in your body, and the physical things that you see start to change, like the world around you starts to transform and change. That's what this amazing book has done for me. It's really changed my world and really helped me see from love. And it's helped me to see the truth of who I really am and who you really are and who we really are, which is love. Love is all there is. And like the Beatles said, all you need is love. And it's all you need is love. And love really is the only real thing that exists. So the Course has helped me to see that there are 2 thought systems, fear and love. And when I'm in a fear emotion, I'm not in love. So the Course has helped me to see that when I'm in fear, it's a thought, it's an idea and a thought that I'm having. And so I can shift it. I can choose love. And that's why I love lesson 68, because it tells me that love holds no grievances. So I'm going to read a little bit from it and then talk as I feel led to do, guided to do. So, love holds no grievances, lesson 68. You who were created by love, like itself, can hold no grievances and know yourself. Capital S, self. To hold a grievance is to forget who you are, which is love. To hold a grievance is to see yourself as a body. To hold a grievance is to let the ego rule your mind and to condemn the body to death. And by the way, you don't have to understand all of this, everything I'm reading. This was total gibberish to me when I started reading this book. I had no idea what it said, but what happens is the Spirit comes in, if you're willing to allow that to happen, and helps you to understand and interprets it for you. Okay, so I'm going to continue. Perhaps you do not yet fully realize just what holding grievances does to your mind. It seems to split you off from your source. So your source, which is God, divine love, joy, however you want to call that divine power in your life. So holding a grievance splits you off from your source, from your truth, and make you unlike your truth. It makes you believe that your truth is like what you think you have become, for no one can conceive of his creator as unlike himself. Shut off from yourself, your truth, which remains aware of its likeness to its creator, your self seems to sleep, while the part of your mind that weaves illusions in its sleep appears to be awake. So you're in the thought system of fear. It appears to be really real for you when you're in that, when you're holding a grievance. Can all this arise from holding grievances? Yes, it can. So you can separate yourself. You can feel separate from your truth, from the life of who you really are when you're holding a grievance, because all of that darkness, and it's really an obstacle to love. So that the fear is an obstacle to the love. And so that's what comes up to allow, in your awareness, for you to heal that, for allow the healing to occur. He who holds grievances denies he was created by love, and his creator has become fearful to him in his dream of hate. Who can dream of hatred and not fear God? It is as sure that those who hold grievances will redefine God in their own image as it is certain that God created them like himself and defined them as part of him. It is as sure that those who hold grievances will suffer guilt, as it is certain that those who forgive will find peace. You hold a grievance, you have guilt. Guilt, shame, blame, all coming from the thought system of fear. So now we want to train our minds to go into the thought system of love. So that's what I love about the Course, is it helps you to recognize when you are in fear. That's a fear thought. I don't want to live that way anymore. I want to live in love. Okay, Holy Spirit, angels, guides, ancestral guides, whoever you have as a guide or messenger for yourself, help me to shift this thought from fear to love. Because love is what I am, and love is all there is. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Would you not be willing to relinquish your grievances if you believed all this were so? Relinquish them. Yes, I'm willing. I'm willing to see the truth. I'm willing to let go of fear. I want to let go of fear. I don't want to live this way anymore. I don't want to carry all this baggage. It's not necessary. I want to live in the light of truth, of who I am. Perhaps you do not think you can let your grievances go. That, however, is simply a matter of motivation. I love that, matter of motivation. What does that mean? Today we will try to find out how you would feel without them. If you succeed even by ever so little, there will never be a problem in motivation ever again. I'm motivated, I'm willing to let the fear go and be who I was created to be, which is love, pure love. So then it talks about how to practice this lesson. So again, we have the 365 lessons. We practice the principles of what they're telling us. We don't have to understand it. Just follow the instruction of what is given us. And by the way, this book was written, the author of this book is Jesus, who wrote it through a woman named Helen Schuckman, which will be in another video. I'll explain that a little bit more. So it talks about beginning today's practice period by searching your mind for those against whom you hold what you regard as a major grievance. So if I said, okay, do you have someone in your mind that you can think of that you have a major grievance against? And if you do, boom, it'll come right to you. You won't even have to think about it. The person or the situation will come right to your mind. Yes, I have this grievance. Okay, that's an obstacle to love. So, okay, now the Course says, some of them will be easy to find. Then think of the seemingly minor grievances you hold against those you like and even think you love. So you might have a minor grievance against someone you might not even know about. You think you love this person, but there's a little grievance there. It will quickly become apparent that there is no one against whom you do not cherish grievances of some sort. This has left you alone in all the universe in your perception of yourself. Determine now to see all these people as friends. Say to them all, thinking of each one in turn as you do so, now this is the practicing, I would see you as my friend, that I may remember you are part of me and come to know myself. Spend the remainder of the practice period trying to think of yourself as completely at peace with everyone and everything, safe in a world that protects you and loves you and that you love in return. I'll say that again. So you think of the grievance, and there's no degree of grievances. If you have a minor one, it's the same as having a major one. It's a grievance. It's a block to love. So you get the grievance, you spend the practice period trying to think of yourself as completely at peace with everyone and everything, safe in a world that protects you and loves you and that you love in return. Try to feel safety surrounding you, hovering over you and holding you up. Try to believe, however briefly, that nothing can harm you in any way. At the end of the practice period, tell yourself, love holds no grievances. When I let all my grievances go, I will know I am perfectly safe. The short practice period should include a quick application of today's idea in this form whenever any thought of grievance arises against anyone, physically present or not. Love holds no grievances. Let me not betray myself. So during the day, you stay vigilant against your thought. You listen and start to notice the thoughts that you're having in your head. There's always talk and conversations going on in your head. You start to notice the conversations in your head and where are they coming from. And if a grievance presents itself, love holds no grievances. Let me not betray myself. In addition, repeat the idea several times an hour in this form. So if you're practicing the principles, it's asking you to repeat it an hour. A lot of times that's not possible. I understand that. But just do the best you can with these. It just takes willingness, and your mind will be transformed. So repeat this idea. Love holds no grievances. I would wake to myself by laying all my grievances aside and waking in Him. So being aware of your thoughts that you're having throughout the day, even maybe sitting still and thinking, do I have grievances? What are the grievances I have? I'm willing to let them go. I want to let them go. I want to be in peace. I want to know that I am love. I want to know that I am peace. I don't want to live in this chaotic mind anymore. I want to let it all go. I want to be in the light and in the love. So thank you for watching this video. I appreciate it very much. I choose to stand in the light and love of God every day with this beautiful Course in Miracles and in the stillness of committing to a few minutes of meditation where I can connect with my divine self. Thanks again, and hope to see you again. I love you. Amen.